Hi everyone, Lily Javarini here, and today I'm going to talk about how can you protect your credentials. This is the agenda. I'm going to cover how can you verify if your password is strong, how can you use a free password manager, how can you generate strong passwords, how can you enable multi-factor authentication on your password manager, and how be protected even if your password manager is compromised. One thing that we should have in mind is most of people use the same password for multiple accounts. And hackers know that, right? So if someone stole your password, your credential, this person gonna have your email and your password, right? And this person gonna try to access your multiple accounts. And I mean, the person gonna try to access your email because they're gonna have your email. They're gonna try to access your Facebook, Instagram, and so on and so forth. So the technique that I'm gonna show you today gonna prevent that, gonna reduce the risk of someone compromise your credentials, okay? So let's start it. The links I am using today you can find in the description. Passwordmonster.com. Here you can check how strong is your password. I'm gonna add a password here, like most people use this kind of password. Child's name, date of birth, pet's name, postal code. This kind of password someone can crack in 6 minutes, okay? And you're gonna learn how to create passwords like this one. This one would take 12,000 trillion years to be cracked. So let's jump into Bitwarden and create our account. This is a garbage email, okay? Okay. Now I need to verify the email. Just a minute, I'm pausing the video. Okay, here we should create the master password. This is very important. This is the password that you're gonna use to access all your credentials. Okay, so this is important. You can't forget this password. Okay, so here we have first time that we are signing in the Bitwarden, we will have the option to install the browser extension. I'm gonna do this right now. And let's add the extension here. And while installing, I'm gonna talk about how can you use this password manager. You can download the installer and install on your PC. You can use the installer on your phones. You can also use here over browser, or you can use the password manager here on the extension, okay? So let me sign in here. Okay, now we can use from here as well. Let me just pin on the bar. Okay, all good. So, talking about multi-factor authentication, I suggest using Microsoft Authenticator or Google Authenticator. Both has for iOS and Android, okay? Install on your phone and then you're gonna be able to come here to the Bitwarden, settings, security, two steps login, and here Authenticator app, you just need to verify that this is you, and from your phone you can take a picture here, okay? You can scan the QR code. Okay, one thing that I should mention, it's not safe to use your phone receiving SMS as multi-factor authentication because people can clone your SIM card, okay? And if they do that, they're gonna receive your SMS and they're gonna get the code and they're gonna access your accounts and change the password and So don't use your phone. Use authenticator apps, okay? This is how you enable multi-factor authenticator. Now let's create the first credential here. Let's go to the main page and here we have new. We can see there are different kinds of objects that we can add within the vault, right? And also folder to organize everything. Because at the beginning, I didn't think that I have so many credentials before using Password Manager. And I have more than 300, So it's good to have the folder to organize those kinds of credentials. I'm gonna create one right now. Okay. The folder is here, and now I'm gonna create the first credential. Login. I'm gonna add GitHub here. The folder that I just created, the username. So I have the password for this demo. When you are creating your credential, you can create your password here. When you click here, you have the possibility to create the password. 23 characters. I select all of them here and I use minimum 3 numbers and 3 specials, okay? If I click use password, you use this password, I'm gonna use this one. If I didn't like this one, I can choose another one, okay? And then use this password. I'm gonna cancel because I have my own password right now. And some authentications has authenticator key you can add in here. Here I'm gonna add the website. And if you have any notes for this credential, you can add in here, okay? I'm gonna save it. And now we have the first credential, okay? I'm gonna sign in GitHub. I already signed in before. Yeah, probably I need to sign out here and sign in again. Okay, I'm gonna sign in, and it's the same as we have in our browser, but here is safer. You just click in here and you are good to go, okay? Okay, that's the easy way, but that's not the way I use, because if Bitwarden face a data leak, your data goes to the dark web and someone gonna take your data and gonna try to access your information. When we are using the password manager, the good thing is we don't use the same password for multiple accounts. We have specific passwords for specific accounts, right? So that's a good thing, but that's not the best solution. Let me show how do I use these. Now, do you know how to create complex passwords using Bitwarden, okay? The way I use is I have an additional password that is the same for all credentials. For example, I create here just a simple phrase. I misspelled here, sorry about that, but my password is safe. My password is safe, okay? It's just a small, it's a small password that you're gonna repeat at the end of each credential. So we have a specific password for account 1, a specific for account 2, and at the end of each account, you're gonna type your short password, okay? Let's see how it works. Let me sign out from GitHub. And let's sign in again. And I would use like this, okay? Here, I'm gonna use like this. When I do that, at the end, I'm gonna type the complement. I'm done, okay? On the password manager, I'll never type the short password. Here we only have the complex password. And you have your short password in your mind, and you're gonna add at the end of each sign in, okay? That's what I have for today. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned. I'm gonna create more content. Thank you. Bye-bye.